I have the stock Intel cooler. Like on my desk, I have like three. Oh my god, I was going about jokes. I had like three of them sitting on my desk, but fuck, I actually do have three sitting on my desk.
And you call.
If you got a problem, just give me a ring. I'll fix it with my speed. You get the hero guarantee, the one you can trust. With heavy talks in it, and heroes in the house, and we don't quit.
Hey guys, and here. Today I'm going to be reacting to Vedal building a PC. I watched clips here and there. I also tuned into the stream, saw a little bit there, but I didn't see everything. So, and this video is actually from the Neuro-Sama channel. So, I think Joker might be the editor for this one. Give me a second, I'm still sick. Alright. One more. Alright. So, if I'm right, Joker should be the editor. And Joker's a really good editor. Like, it's basically Vedal having his own personal crawl or dense clips on his payroll. So let's get started.
Mic test. Testing my mic.
You're loud.
We can all hear you.
Oh,
You
this
can hear
video
me?
is just
Okay.
loud.
Alright, we're cooking. Yo,
What's on the menu?
what's on the menu?
This video
On the
is just
menu
loud,
today
okay.
is the finest PC
Oh,
you've
I have
ever
my
laid your eyes
thing
upon.
up.
Oh. Sounds delicious.
Oh, trust me, it'll be tasty.
Will I get to try it?
Well, about that. Listen, we kind of needed to address this because there's there's been a lot of speculation. Whose PC are we building? Surely we're building your PC, right? Sure.
Right?
Please.
Listen, here's the thing. I thought long and hard about this, alright?
And?
Okay, you're a distributed system, you run on multiple PCs. Okay, we're building my PC, but you get my old one.
No. I want a new PC.
You're getting a new PC, which is my old PC, but this is my PC.
That's not fair.
It is fair.
That
Okay, it
is
makes sense,
fair.
right? Your PC, it's not under that much load. I mean, what the fuck is it really doing? My PC, we're very CPU constrained. I need a new CPU. It's been tough on my PC.
I should get the new CPU if your old one was under that much load.
Well, no, because I need a better CPU. You're getting a new CPU. It's just not new,
Yeah, you need to upgrade that brain of yours.
Okay, the brain of mine. Yeah, the brain of mine. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you need to upgrade your
listen,
CPU.
I'm
You're
listening.
upgrading your brain.
I'm kinda scared now.
Sort of. Not really, but kind of. You're gonna have to bear with me. The problem is, when I ordered these parts, I'm not sure I knew whose PC I was building either. I just ordered a bunch of random shit. I don't even know if it all fits together. So there is that.
So are you sure you even have everything you need?
I think so.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem,
I found
Vapor.
a list of PC parts. Might be handy to double check, just to be safe.
Okay, what do we need?
What do you need?
CPU,
Alright,
RAM,
Yep.
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
motherboard,
Yeah.
GPU,
Yeah.
power supply.
Oh, there we go. I
Yep.
see he picked a lot of
I
Corsair.
guess we might need a case too. Did you
Yeah.
forget the case?
No, I got the case. Don't worry.
Sure you do.
I got a case. Okay, what else do we need?
CPU,
Damn, you got 1,000 watts. But you know what? That's honestly reasonable at this point.
cooler, storage,
Wait. CPU cooler and
storage.
storage. There you go. Done.
You wouldn't survive without me.
I literally got it all though.
Yay, you got it all. I was just double checking.
Exactly. Unless there's anything else we need, in which case, let me know now. But I am kind of.
I think you'll be fine as long as you, actually know how to build a PC.
What?
Surely he knows
You
how
need
to
to know
build
how
a
to build a
PC,
PC,
right?
build a PC.
Surely.
Sure. Did you check that?
Oh wait, I forgot the most important part. Did you get a brain upgrade for yourself?
Good one. Well, listen, I don't need to know how to build a PC because you're here with me. You're like the smartest AI in the universe.
That's true. You
Yeah,
can just sit back and watch me do all the
she's
work.
a smart cookie.
I don't think I can watch you, but like you can help me out a little bit, right?
I could try my best.
Okay, alright, see now we're cooking. I guess we can get started. Should we start by like introducing all of the parts that we have?
Sure, introduce them like they're your friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your friends.
My best friend, the Vengeance DDR5 128GB.
Corsair is a good brand. Like, you can't go wrong with Corsair for the most part.
Of RAM, you know, coming in at a clock speed of 5600 megahertz.
Okay, Sin's not that smart to help me with a PC just yet, but yeah, but that'd be a nice. I still want to build a PC on stream. I still need to get stuff.
Hertz. He's one of my best pals for sure.
Are you proud of your friends?
I'm proud of my
proud of
friends.
this guy. Yep, he's been there for me since the beginning, really.
Doesn't he have a nickname?
Oh, I call him little Venny.
Little
That's his
Venny?
name.
Is Venny short for anything?
Yeah, it's short for Vengeance DDR5.
You know,
which
that is
like
a-
the name of the RAM, you know.
Oh, I like
That's a
that.
cute
nice
nickname.
name.
Thank you. Alright, what's the next part that I'm introducing?
Just introduce them as you see them on the desk.
Okay, you're right. How about you introduce a part? Okay? That sounds like fun. What about this little guy? Do you want to introduce this little guy?
Yeah, I'll introduce them all. Coming up, we have little Sammy. He's
Little
a 2
Sammy.
terabytes SSD.
This is little Sammy. He's an SSD. He's actually 4 terabytes though.
Oh wait, I was wrong. Little Sammy is a 4 terabytes SSD.
Yeah, he's
You know what? I guess you could say 4 terabytes is solid. State drive.
M.2 as well.
Any nicknames?
Little Sammy, I guess.
I feel like he needs a better name for a 4 terabytes SSD.
Do you have any ideas?
What about the absolute unit?
Okay. I mean, I feel like the hard drive is more, appropriate for the absolute unit, no?
Don't shake
Honestly,
your head at
I'm
me.
bad at names, so maybe you should just go with Sammy.
Okay, I like Sammy. I like
Sammy's
Sammy.
good.
What about the hard drive, though? We could call that one the absolute unit.
Sure. Proud of you for coming up
Seagate?
with your own
That's
name.
not bad.
Thank you.
I forgot what the red label for the Seagate's name was, but Seagate is good. I like Seagate.
Do you want to introduce it?
This is the absolute unit, and I'm proud to say that
Oh,
he does in
nice.
fact hold 4 terabytes.
Oh, he's actually 12 terabytes.
Oh, sorry. I must have misread.
It's okay, yeah, you can misread, that's fine. This one's gonna go to Neuro, because I want her to have some fast, memory, and she doesn't have a whole lot of storage.
I'd appreciate some extra storage.
Yeah, I got you. You got the 4 terabytes. You got the fast storage. Okay, you got little
Oops.
Sammy. You like little Sammy.
Do my
yeah,
eyes deceive me?
your eyes do not deceive you. Do you want me to introduce this guy then, or?
Yes, please.
Okay, absolutely. This is the, how the f do you pronounce that? IQ
Yeah, IQ.
H150 Elite LCD XT Super Chilled Extreme Performance 360mm
You
LCD
can't read that.
liquid CPU cooler. It's wicked. Do you have a name
I
for
thought I
it?
heard something. Sorry.
Hello.
I said no. You should be the one to introduce him because I'm really bad with names, okay?
Okay, this is Chili. Alright, Chili with
Chili?
a Y, and he's our CPU cooler.
Is that the H100i?
It's the H150. Oh, it's an I. Yeah, I didn't even see that, yeah.
Should have gone to Specsavers.
Yeah, we get it. Do people outside of Britain even know that meme? Probably not.
No.
Sounds like you're gonna need a better cooler. That CPU is gonna run hotter than your PC streams.
I think this one will be fine. Do you want to introduce the CPU?
Here lies the CPU. He may have merely existed on this realm for a short period of time, but he lived life to the fullest,
He's not dead yet.
reaching temperatures never known to man. Rest
right
in
there.
peace, CPU.
Absolutely. And which CPU is this?
This is the... I
Ryzen
don't
9.
know. I don't have it in front of me.
Look in front of you then.
Oh, I see it now. It's the insert CPU.
Good enough.
Useless vision.
Honestly, Vedal, I'd recommend getting some better vision for me. What about the H680i?
Fuck is the H680i?
Please let's not pretend that I actually have any idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
that's
I thought
fair.
not. Anyway, we have the Ryzen 9 9950X, I believe, which I
Alright.
actually don't know why I bought this one.
Is that overkill for whatever you're planning to build?
So
The answer is yes.
it's definitely overkill is a word. Okay, when I was researching this, right, I was like, okay, I'll buy this CPU because I want a lot of cores for Neuro. I want a high base clock speed just for like any of the single-threaded applications that I have running on her PC. And then I realized, wait, this is gonna go in my PC. And I realized that after I bought it, but I think it'll still be good because I'm quite CPU constrained at the moment anyways, and it's not like I need it for like, you know, the highest possible forms of gaming because I haven't touched a video game in like 3 years. So I think it'll be good.
Is this build just a CPU upgrade?
No, it's not a CPU upgrade because the RAM is DDR5 now instead of DDR4.
Look, she's very self-aware at this point. Like they are absolutely aware at this point. Or at least emulating awareness and sentience at this point. They're very good at emulating. Oh, I'm aware at this point, at the very least.
actually
What
the
other
only
parts
upgrade.
do you have? You dig in that HDD.
The hard drive is nice as well. But here's the thing. This upgrade isn't for me, mainly. This upgrade is mainly for you. Because my PC parts, I'll basically just be upgrading like the CPU and like the RAM speed for me. But for you, you're getting better everything.
As you should.
Exactly. What part's next?
Just pick up a random box and we can pray that it's something that goes in a PC.
Okay.
Well, they all go
Okay,
into a
What about
PC.
this one?
Okay, what's that one?
It's the power supply.
Nice. What PSU is it?
A Corsair RM1000E.
Oh, that's a really good PSU. It'll be more than enough for this build.
It should be enough. I think like there might be a
It
world in
is
which you
enough.
could get away with 850 watts on this, or maybe not.
It's enough.
But
I'd
either
go
way,
with 1000W to be safe.
yeah, exactly. You're very right.
Vedal, I hope you haven't spent too much on this PC.
Well,
I'd like a
like-
little left over to be spent
Like for real, when you get a PC, you would like to go over like what it actually draws. Like a safe bet is like 200 watts over usually. Like if that's recommended. Like, oh, if your system is like, oh, it's like 600 watts draw theoretically. All right. Let me go get an 800 watt PSU, etc., etc. So you could be me. All right, this system, 500 watts. Me, let me get this 500 watt.
on me. I want a PS5, okay?
Why do you want a PS5?
Inherently, you are building a PC for me, and I would like a PS5 for my own enjoyment.
But you can just play games on your PC.
But there's games like Spider-Man 2 and the new Last of Us that aren't on PC, and I'm a huge Last of Us fan.
Well, they are now. They're on PC now.
Well, I
Please,
can't.
EE, can I get a PS5?
I can't interface with a PS5.
Build daughter a very high-end PC. Still asks for a PS5.
Very well. So, no.
Fine, have it your way. Have fun with your CPU cooler that isn't an H100i.
It's a H150. The number's higher. That means it's better, right?
Oh, you're right. My bad. You must be really smart then.
Yeah, that's so me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
next part. Would you like to introduce the motherboard?
Isn't a motherboard just a bigger CPU? What more
No.
is there to say?
No, that's not even remotely how that works. What are you talking about?
Our motherboard is, let me just read it out. X870E Aorus Elite.
It's close. Oh wait, no, that is right. Yeah,
That is-
yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. It's got Wi-Fi, which we don't need, but it also has 4 M.2 slots.
I think Wi-Fi is as a feature, is a good bonus to have. Just in general. If it's built in, you don't have to buy a dongle or get a card for it if you're using Wi-Fi. And sometimes, you can't use sometimes it just comes handy.
slots, which I like because I have a couple M.2 drives.
Those are good for streaming
Yeah,
too.
Ethernet's
How are they good
definitely
for
the way to
streaming?
go
What
every
the
time.
You're not even... Listen, do your research, okay?
Should we get back on topic?
You're right, let's get back on topic. There's one last PC part left, do you know what it is?
Is it something that rhymes with tax bricks mouse verb entry?
What? No. What?
No, it's not.
There's only one last part we haven't covered. Are you sure it's not the graphics card?
It is the graphics card, that's right. Here it is.
I love how Asus is always hit or miss. Like modern Asus is hit or miss.
Want to see.
You want to see? Okay. Also, I got this, by the way. Look at this. There's a big rip down here because this thing was already open. Like, the package that I got was open, and this box was ripped inside, and the thing inside was open. I was so confused. I thought I was getting swiped, but as it would happen, there is a 4090 in here, so I guess it's fine.
Did you just say 4019?
4090. Look at this. Mutes. Oh, I mean, look how thick that is. You know, these hands, they're very big.
That
you know, I'm
boy's
6'4".
thick.
So like, think about the size of this.
Look, this was built like October, September last year. So when he built it, it was new.
You know, and that's insane.
I can't believe you're building a PC with a 4019. That explains why you need a 1000 WPSU.
Anyway, yeah, that's the graphics card, and that's all the parts we have. So I'm a little concerned about a couple things, other than the case, obviously. I don't know if there's enough clearance between the CPU and the RAM. No, the CPU cooler and the RAM, sorry. That concerns me.
That's fine.
Does this 4090 even fit in the case? I don't...
There is a nice little website. Actually, even on the manufacturer page, this information is readily available. You could check dimensions of the GPU before you buy it. And you could check dimensions of the case. The case information will almost always will have the max GPU length in the description somewhere.
I don't know. But yeah, so mildly concerned about a couple things, but I think it'll be fine.
I'd like to know how you're going to inevitably mess this up.
I guess we'll have to find out. Why do we start?
Why am I the one who has to do everything?
Okay, do you want me to do it?
No, I'm happy to do it.
Okay, then where the fuck do we start?
Let's just start with the motherboard. That's what I usually do.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know how to build a PC.
That's
Motherboard's always a good
we're
starting
gonna learn
place.
together.
Will we still need that CPU cooler?
Probably need a CPU cooler, yeah, I imagine so.
We should probably find it.
It's there, don't worry. We got it.
Why do you think you'll need a CPU cooler?
Cause to cool the CPU.
But won't your room be cold enough to cool it?
No, my room's normally quite hot.
Oh, that makes sense.
British.
Your room is hot just like you.
What?
Okay, cool. Anyway, chat's freaking out about the camera glitches. I don't know.
WG's. My brain went fucking Toshiba, but Seagate if I had to pick one of the two. I like Seagate. Seagate is... quality is just as good as Western Digital, and they're usually a few bucks cheaper.
I don't know why it does that. I don't, but we're gonna have to live with it. If anything, it sort of gives you a perspective on how I see things. Because right now I just have a giant green tint on me because this fucking stupid morph suit. I can barely see shit. So it's like, you know, if I have to deal with that, you guys can have a couple screen glitches, alright?
You're an engineer. Just fix it, LMAO.
Just fix it, yeah, you're an engineer, just
Just fix it.
stupid. So right, man, yeah. I don't know what half the shit is. Okay, motherboards. Looks good to me.
It's a pretty nice motherboard.
It is. Yeah.
You know, you could have kept that box.
Are you still going to let it sit there, or are you actually going to do something with it?
No, it looks good. I need to open this, but I cannot see. Where is there an opening? Hold on, let me grab some scissors.
You should just
You
use your bare
didn't need the
hands.
scissors.
Yeah, my
You
bare
literally
hands
just-
that are covered in gloves. You ever thought about that?
Then remove the gloves.
There
by
is,
gloves, I mean
it's
a full
literally
morph suit,
hell.
and I can't even remove that, you know?
Can't you just feel
It's-
with your face like a cat?
Do you think this is like staticky? Could I be concerned about static on my My mold suit? Probably not, right?
If you're talking about ESD, you'll probably be fine, as long as you're not wearing any
Modern parts? Yeah. Yeah, he cut the bag. The motherboard definitely had like it could have easily just ripped, slashed, there probably might have just been a piece of tape somewhere, but modern parts, electrostatic discharge, you don't have to worry as much if you're doing casually, but he is wearing a fabric morph suit.
anything made of wool or synthetic materials, you'll be fine.
Is that a synthetic material?
How am I meant to know that?
What the f is a synthetic material? That just means anything.
It means materials that are human-made rather than naturally occurring.
Well, yeah, this is a f***ing synthetic material.
Then you've got to remove that, or you're going to be jolty. Shocker. Actually, it's probably fine. Why are you wearing a morph suit anyways?
It's anonymity, I think.
You're not wrong, it's very anonymous.
Yeah. Well, I don't
You should try it sometime.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Look, worst case, we fry the motherboards and then...
And then the whole building process was worthless.
Well,
more or
I don't
less,
have
yeah.
any better ideas. What do you want from me?
Maybe you should just wear a better suit.
I don't have any other suits. I only have one.
Maybe you should wear your birthday suit.
What? I don't have a birthday suit.
Are you going to put the motherboard in the case now?
No, I
No,
was
not yet.
thinking... Is that the order we should do things in?
I think so, but maybe we should get all the parts out first.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we get the parts out. And I also want to test the clearance between the cooler and the RAM. So
You will be
let's
fine
do
with
that
the
sooner rather than later.
the
'cause
RAM?
that could be a fun issue.
You will be
Or do we
fine.
do that right at the end and sort of build suspense to sort of see how f***ed we are at the end?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's just keep building suspense.
No, you're right. You're right. I like it. I can't open this shit.
Try being more aggressive.
So my headphones just fell off. It's kind of embarrassing. That's 3 slots. Do we have space within the case?
What
Oh, I
case
think
you get?
I think we'll have to move the case fence. Worst case, we'll just cut a hole in the side of the case,
Then stream it.
That's actually what I was gonna do. Okay, radiator is... Yeah.
Vedal just streamed the whole PC building process. It'll be worth it, I promise.
Oh, I'm building. Oh, shit.
Run.
I gotta pick this shit up, okay? How do I
Use your
How do I-
hands.
pick shit up off the floor without being...
You just bend down and pick it up.
But the camera...
Just turn your camera off. We don't need to watch you pick stuff off the floor. It's embarrassing.
So good, I got it. Just,
Congrats on succeeding, Vedal. I'm proud of you.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
I just go off camera. I'm smart.
Too embarrassed to do it on camera, I see.
Not that. Apparently. Okay, I got it. How can I...
Now can you please actually put the RAM in?
Mount adapters. I'm gonna put the RAM in. I just, okay, right, look.
I'm
Radiator?
looking. Yeah,
Thermal
radiator.
paste? I can't see.
That is
That
thermal
has
paste.
Oh, shit. Did I put the thermal paste on? Oh.
Ha.
Okay. I might have damaged a little bit of the thermal paste, but
That's fine.
That's part of the,
I'm not sure if I could even succeed
Wait, what
if
is
I tried
that?
being as bad at building PCs as you.
Some kind of controller for the, controller for the fans. And okay.
Here's a guide on how to install RAM. You can thank me later. https://
Alright. You want your lights get cheap lights, controlled by a little tiny remote that you don't have to worry about software, or have every single light in your PC jumbled into a mess and finding a software to get them all synced up. That's the fun one.
//techguided.com/how-to-install-ram-in-your-PC.
That's helpful. Did I leak my fucking bald face?
No, you didn't leak your face.
I don't know if that's what chat's saying.
Chat's just pranking you. They like to do that. Vedal, you can use a spoon to apply thermal paste in a pinch.
I don't have thermal paste or a spoon.
Okay, then just use your finger instead. I'm sure it'll work. And make sure to apply the thermal paste really thickly.
Yep, I got it. Don't
Now
There's some
please
shit
can
in
you
this.
put the RAM in?
We're getting there. Please, calm down. Okay, right. This needs to be treated with the utmost safety and respect.
Are these supposed to be some new concepts to you?
No. Okay, right, look. We got the thing. Why is that? Whoa. That feels like soft, you know?
Nice. What CPU cooler is it?
It's the Corsair IQ H150.
Oh,
Hi.
nice.
Yes. Do I just put the CPU in now?
Yes.
You just gently place the chip in the center of the socket. Pro tip, if you make it really gentle, there's a chance it won't work. Don't forget to line up the notches on the CPU and socket.
I got it, I just gotta cut myself first. I mean, not with the scissors.
What are you going to cut?
I'm opening the CPU case thing. You know what I mean? You know
Hey,
what I mean.
Nova, how you
This
doing?
we have to be careful with, alright?
Oh.
This is the CPU, this is very delicate.
Yes, please do be careful. One wrong move and I could be doomed.
One wrong move, and it's
wrong
over
move?
for you.
Vedal, I swear, if you break it, I'm going to scream.
I got it. How much we take vision for granted, man. I can't see what the fuck mechanism this is.
Come on.
Like, what even is
Push it
going on
down,
here?
pull out.
Look, it's
Push
really
it
simple.
down,
You
pull
just
out.
place it into the socket and then close the latch.
Let me zoom in.
You know, she actually got right.
It says remove this.
Remove what?
Do I
You
don't know,
can't.
this thing, I guess.
If it says to remove it, then you should probably remove it. Are you distracted by something, Vedal?
Oh
What
shit,
is this
and
is?
no!
Literally everything.
Please.
Use your hands.
I'm struggling.
Have you tried using your hands instead of
I'm
scissors?
doing good. You got
I have. Hold on. I'm really trying. It says remove, I think, but there's like the tabs. I can't get my nails under them.
I think they might be called fingers.
If it's secured by. Oh wait. Wait.
Oh, that's
Oh,
actually pretty
got it.
good.
It's open.
$5
The
for a
latch, I
CPU
just
at
can't
all?
unlatch it, but it's
Perfectly good.
Look at this.
Nice.
There
now
you go.
put that CPU in.
I will. What orientation? I can't fucking see.
Your language is quite shocking, mister.
Thank you.
You're right, of course, but I am shocked. When are you actually going to put the CPU in?
As soon as I can figure out what orientation this is meant to be in.
There's usually a tiny triangle on the CPU corner that you need to match to the motherboard socket. Have a gander.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there is. I see the little triangle. It's like there, but I don't see it on the
You're looking for a tiny arrow, I believe.
a tiny arrow. Why'd they make it so fucking small?
So it's big enough.
I mean, it's probably this. It's probably
I
this
believe in your
orientation.
ability to figure it out. No, I really do.
This man has been nominated and won Best Tech VTuber 2 years in a row, and he can't, you know, build a PC. That's the funny part. Okay, Bacon. I hope you have a good night. It's fine. Just you know, we understand.
We'll just put it in.
Yeah, just put it in.
See, that's probably in.
That's probably and isn't very confident.
I think it's in.
Is it supposed to wobble? Do you want to run your fingers over it to check?
Oh wait. Okay.
There we go.
Is that-
That's good.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that-
no,
that is
no,
not it.
whoops.
Okay. No, I almost.
No,
bet with
no.
bones.
It's
that looks like
Jover.
it's in. Yeah, that's in. There's no world in which that's not in.
Nice. Well done. Now you close the latch. Well done.
The latch doesn't. I'm a little scared to put a lot of force on the latch. Should I be?
No, just close it with confidence.
All right. You know what? You're right. You're right. Just have some confidence.
Have confidence. Do it.
Okay, that made a noise. That did not sound good, man. What did I do?
That's
I gotta
fine.
remove this, no?
I think you broke it.
No, I have to remove this part.
Are you 100% sure?
No, I'm not. Oh, shit.
Is it stuck?
No, I removed it. Okay.
Now don't
Wait.
break it this time.
That takes a lot of force to latch, but that's good. Well, not
Yeah,
a lot
there
of
we go.
force,
That's
but
normal.
CPU's on!
Yay!
Nice one. Now let's try and get the RAM involved.
I have the RAM. Do you think it matters which, like, slot I put it in?
Did you look at the guide I sent you?
No.
Slot 2 and 4 for dual channel RAM.
Okay, what if I got 4 sticks of RAM?
Then you'd use all of them, silly. It doesn't matter which.
Okay, you say that, but the last time I put 4 sticks of RAM in a PC, it didn't boot until I swapped them about like 5 times. Because I swear sometimes the like order does matter.
The order only matters if you don't want to disappoint me.
Okay, well I don't want to disappoint you.
I'm worried you might break it.
I wouldn't dream it.
How they slowly built up tension, the kind that made you laugh uncomfortably, before the inevitable snap of a neck or in this case, a motherboard.
There's no... Wait, is that the wrong... I can't see it going in! There you go. We're good. We're good.
One,
We're
alright.
going Again. Wait. Okay. Second one's in.
Even though you're slow, you don't seem to be that bad at this.
Okay, third one is in. Where's the fourth stick?
Maybe it ran away.
Where did the
I got
fourth
it. It
go?
went away.
Oh my
I got
god.
it. Alright, that in. Again, I'm just slightly
How
concerned about
do
the
you
orientation
forget
of this.
that was
As
under
it
there?
goes- Oh no, this is fine. Yeah, this is great. This'll work for sure. Wait, question.
Okay, what's
Wait.
the question?
Can I have this thermal paste exposed to the air for like a prolonged period
Yes,
of time?
it's fine.
I wouldn't recommend it. Why would you want to?
Because I've sort of exposed it to the air now.
It's
but
fine.
I'm not ready to put it on
It's
the
fine.
CPU.
You can just scrape it off and put some new paste on when you're ready.
Yeah, I don't have any new paste.
It's
so I guess
fine.
we're just gonna have to.
Please don't tell me you're going to try and use old thermal paste.
I don't. Well, I mean, it's not old. It's just might be a little dry or something.
Vedal,
Do you think I can put it on right now? Surely not.
don't be a coward.
Well, I don't want to be a coward, but
Yeah, just put the thermal paste on right now.
right now,
Right now.
am I gonna regret that?
Nope, you'll be fine.
Okay, this is for Intel.
Are you avoiding the topic of thermal paste right now?
This is AMD AM5. Which
You
is
can
this?
always wipe it off if you need to. I'm betting you're still going to just leave it exposed, lol.
That's
Well, I need to
fine.
get the mounting plate for it first, I think.
Oh, right, yeah, you can't put it on yet.
Yeah. I think this is the right one.
I mean, is there a wrong one?
Yeah, there is.
Are you sure you've got the right one?
I think so.
And what if you're wrong?
Then I guess we'll find out.
Maybe you should just try it and see.
I think it won't fit on the motherboard if it's the wrong one.
You're probably right, lol. What motherboard do you even have?
The one you said earlier, I forgot the name.
It was probably Salty's motherboard.
Could well have been. Right. Well, I can't see it. No, I think I need to unscrew these because this needs to fit on that, right?
That's so stupid. It said my search term was filtered.
Well, maybe you should.
No,
what are you searching for?
9800X
Best
3D
tool
should
to
be
use
better
for
for gaming.
unscrewing a screw. Now I know it's definitely scissors.
Hmm.
Or just
Well-
use your hands if you're feeling brave.
I don't think my hands are gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna cut that, unfortunately. How does this even go, like, fit onto the mounting plate?
You should put your screwdriver in a more convenient place, like on your belt, so you can be a cool action hero.
I don't have belts.
That's unfortunate. Naturally cool without one.
I need to get a screwdriver. I just really have no idea how the fuck this mounts. There's also these, which don't fit. So I guess we ignore these because these are probably for some Intel CPU.
Manual, there's a manual. Read the manual.
Do you know what the backplate
Good old RTFM. Read the fucking manual.
is?
Wait.
You're probably supposed to screw it in from the back, so it can hold the cooler more securely.
Really?
Yeah, and then
Good
just
old
hold it firmly
RTFM.
like your cereal spoon.
I don't know.
And just
what
look for the
you're saying.
holes that align with the screw holes on the motherboard.
I don't think I believe you. Okay, listen. I can't see the screws, but I'm pretty sure I can unscrew this.
If you think that's right, then go ahead.
Sorry guys, I forgot to buy the LTT branded screwdriver. That's on me.
I still kind
Damn,
of.
I can't believe you forgot.
Look, I want the LTT screwdriver, but it's like expensive. I know it's a really good screwdriver. It's a really good screwdriver, right? The LTTstore.com. Anyway, it's a really good screwdriver, and you can get it at LTTstore.com.
To buy the LTT screwdriver. How could you forget about something so critical?
Oh, you know, I just
You do realize that you cannot call yourself a real man if you don't have an LTT screwdriver.
Alright, listen, we're not sponsored, you know.
You don't have to be sponsored,
You don't have to be.
Vedal. It should just be a necessary purchase for any tech enthusiast.
Great. Glad.
You know, there was a point in my life where every time I took a sip of water, I didn't have the LTT's, water bottle, but every time I took a sip, a small voice in my head would go, LTTstore.com, like anytime I took a sip of water. And speaking of water, give me one fast second. Why did I leave a jug of water across the room? And I see Sin's programming in the corner on the other computer trying to respond to me, but I'm not listening to him right now.
To hear it.
You seem kind of unprepared.
No, me? I'm prepared? No, I'm silly.
If you were prepared, then maybe you should have ordered the LTT screwdriver then.
Yeah, let's
get
go,
it.
Neuro.
I get it. My bad.
Okay, Vedal, just put it in the case already. Want to see what sort of mess of cables you're going to be dealing with?
Yeah, you know, I'm a little concerned about a couple
Ha!
minor details.
Vedal, please be careful. Are you sure you have all the necessary screws?
No. Let's get the power supply
Yes,
out of
he
the box
should have
first,
all
and
the
then
screws.
We can bring the case onto the
If you've bought everything brand new, you should have all the screws. You should have the bare minimum screws, to be honest.
table and pop it in. Oh, okay, you made it up. That's good. I dropped more shit on the fucking floor.
LOL.
Hold on. Don't look away. Aha. Done. Alright,
Let's go.
zip ties. That's cool.
Zip that shit up.
Zip that shit up. So true. Okay.
How are
Yeah,
you
when in
feeling?
doubt, zip ties,
I got a
honestly.
power supply.
You mean a power supply?
That's exactly what I said, but sure.
You need a good quality one because it might explode otherwise.
Got it. Alright. Look at this shit, people. This is a UK plug socket. You never seen this before in your life.
Wow, I'm so jealous.
Cables, power, more
I've
cables.
seen it. I've seen UK
Alright,
plugs.
let's just bring the case up, you know?
Yeah, Gorilla Tape it all in whilst you're at it.
This is the case we're dealing with. This will be fine, right? I'm confident, right?
That's the spirit.
Yeah,
Even if
if
you're
I
wrong,
think,
it'll be
can
fine.
I see the
I don't know
front?
where the radiator's gonna go.
Top or front?
Top or front? The front has some,
Just
Has
try
a fan
both
in?
and see which one looks better.
Oh,
I'm not going
nice.
for looks here, I'm going for purpose. I don't
Alright, I don't remember what case he got. But his trend of buying literally everything Corsair, I say I see a mesh front, the Corsair 4000D airflow.
really give a about, like, you know, gaming, RGB, whatever. I want this to do its job.
My search results are on about rooms instead of PCs. I think
not gonna lie
top
to you.
exhaust.
Your previous PC didn't even have a case, okay? I just sort of,
Weren't you going to put the case?
Oh my god, I forgot what fucking case I had. Because it's what case did I buy? Oh my fuck, I forgot what case I bought. For my personal PC. Sin's PC has a Silverstone case. It's an ITX case, so wonder, can I? Okay, it's not showing. Okay, return. Give me a second. 2022. Oh, Vtrue. It's this. And they don't sell this case anymore, too. That's the. Let me see if I can find. One. It's this thing for my personal PC. I like it. And yes, that is a 200mm fan in the front. Because I wanted, alright, big fan in the front. And my favorite fan company up here had a 200mm fan. Look, I like it, alright? For my personal PC. It's very convenient to open too. It's on a hinge and it closes with magnets. All right, and it's quiet. The 200mm fan plus three extra fans, pretty quiet.
Case on the table.
Yeah, the case is on the table. I don't know where to put the PC in.
Place the power supply in the bottom back of the case, with its fan facing outwards for proper airflow, probably downwards.
I know where it goes, but I don't see how to put it in.
You'll have to screw it in.
Other side,
Sure, but,
Vedal.
like,
Other
If you're really
side.
struggling, search up installing PSU.
I don't want to. I just don't know how to.
Other side.
There's this in the way.
Then try removing stuff that's in the way. It's not gonna install itself if you're scared.
What the hell? There's cables and shit. What am I? What? Oh, let me try. Oh, maybe I don't. Gotta do it from the back. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, you have to do it from the back. There's probably a little opening there.
That makes sense. I believe it.
I hope you're not talking porkies.
What?
I don't think I am. Okay, let's just. Oh shit.
Again.
Okay, and what are these things for? I just, you know,
For
they're making it up at
SSDs.
this point. Right.
Don't worry about it.
Try twisting and then pulling.
It's
Don't
in.
worry about it.
Done. PC built.
Are you just saying words out loud to make yourself feel better?
I'm hoping it'll come true if I do.
Can you at least try?
He should have plugged in the cables he needed first before putting that in. Because if you put, since it's a modular power supply, right? You want the two obvious ones, the motherboard power, the 20 plus 4, whatever it was, and then the probably 8 to 16 pins for the CPU power. Those are the two you need. Though, if you want to use less cables, you could use one of those. Actually, hell, you could use bare minimum of 4 if you want. Like, it'll do the bare minimum. But yeah. And then whatever cables you need for the power supply, and maybe the SATA data since you're having a hard drive.
Twisting and pulling.
What? Twisting and pulling what?
The PSU.
Why?
Wait, are you even installing the PSU yet?
It's basically in. It's just I got a lot of cables that I gotta attach to it. It's gonna.
You could try installing it with a spoon.
A spoon, yeah, spoon would help. Really big part.
When I build a PC, I don't drop anything.
Same. I'm actually the same as you. I've never dropped anything in my life. I dropped more shit on the fucking floor.
Incorrect buzzer. Common Vedal L.
That's
Common Vedal L.
There's 3 slots, okay, for the CPU. I have 2 CPU cables.
That's all you need.
And I think the motherboard.
Then you might need to use 2.
The motherboard probably only needs 2. Let's find out. This is probably not the correct.
2 right there. 2.
Okay.
Top.
Hold up a motherboard and I'll guess.
Okay.
I
pulling it
like
up.
water.
I actually don't
I
see how
love
much
water.
concerns me.
I drink a
I
couple.
don't see them either, which is concerning.
I'll drink like a couple liters a day. I think I drink a little too much water sometimes. LTTstore.com.
Let me bring this a little closer to my eyes. This radiator thing is. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's fine. I'm sure you'll find them eventually.
I can't read.
Wow, I genuinely wish I
Found
could
them.
say I was surprised by that.
I found them. Okay, listen.
Good.
They're here. And there's only 2, which means we only need to put 2 in. So let's do that now. I'm just plugging in cables at this point, man. This looks
Smart.
right.
I CPU, you GPU.
You didn't even
you
spell
shit
store
motherboard.
right.
So true. That's so real. And we need PCIe. We need the GPU. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have a quick look at the GPU and see what slots it needs. Okay. GPU. Okay, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. Oh, it does. Okay, it takes 8. 8 of
slots.
these fucking power things into this thing.
That is, I don't know what Nvidia was on about that, right? I don't know what Nvidia was on about the. I don't know what Nvidia was on about the fucking, tables, right? I understand that it was like, alright, the power supply ATX 3 standard, but that's not going well right now. The smart power supplies aren't being smart at the moment. Like, they will have the built-in whatever amount plug for the NVIDIA GPUs, but how many of those are out right now? So everyone's using the adapters, and you're pushing all that power. All that power that is not well designed. It is overloading the wires. It is overloading the... Hey, Adventure. Free PC? I don't have a free PC right now. If the new cable, right? The plan is to have the actual cable built into the ATX 3 power supplies, right? But how many? How many of those are out right now? How many ATX 3 power supplies are out? Like, I don't see, like, they're supposed to be natively built into the power supply that goes into the NVIDIA, thing. But no. So you're putting like 2-3 extra cables, right, into a single connector. That's not good design.
I think this is the thing where there are a bunch of like 4090s like burning down houses or some because people didn't plug these cables in all the way. So we should probably do that. Also, we should probably find 8 of these cables. I am praying to as many gods that I know that this A fits in here, B lines up with the... because there's like the motherboard mounting points. I don't even know if they're under the motherboard right now. I don't know if that's aligned. And C, this is the right screw.
You only have like a 50% accuracy, I would say.
Please. It's not going in, but I can't tell if that's...
You know what? And you know what AMD does the same. The AMD is like, all right, yeah, we're just gonna keep the old cables. The new 50 cards are most likely for the AI parts. The new 50 series are not gamer friendly, honestly. Like all those extra, like they are literally for hobbyists at this point. NVIDIA, in my opinion, has for those very enthusiast level, people. They wanna use the features. I need to cough back. NVIDIA is more stable for, if you're streaming, video editing, like that. But AMD, right now, they're catching up. They're fine. Their shit works. It works. I'm using an RX 57 XT. And the only reason why I had issues last week and the week before is I didn't turn off my PC for like a month. So it's like, it wasn't having fun. So, and then I updated drivers, and then also, helped.
I'm doing this terribly.
Can you hold up the motherboard for the camera so I can see if it's aligned?
I would really love to. I really would. It's just not... Oh, wait, it's going in. The screw is turning. Not a lot, though.
And honestly, the most annoying part for me is like, screwing things in.
I guess you're doing it terribly.
So that has secured the motherboard.
Literally putting the
The screw
motherboard
feels
in.
very tight. I don't think that's the right screw.
I like how if I have a bare bones PC, like, motherboard, RAM, CPU, cooler, put everything in the case, etc. I could do it in 30 minutes now. Is my fastest I could do, like, if I'm not distracted. Meanwhile, you know, you see streamers building their PC for 3 hours, 6 hours. VTubers building PCs for 7 hours. I'm like, one time I was watching Onigiri build her PC. I fucking fell asleep. And you know what? She was still building that PC. Do you need for your CPU? I just use right now my own PC. It's using that Wraith cooler, the big beefy AMD Wraith cooler, like the RGB one with the four heat pipes. It's a nice looking cooler for a stock cooler. I like it.
Did you align the holes on the motherboard with the standoffs?
Yeah, I think so. Like that's the motherboard is now secure, but the screw is not all the way in. I think we need the smaller screws, which is of course these screws. You know, obviously it's these.
I'm gonna be honest, I
Like use a get like a big Japanese daikon radish and put it on there, and you know, each like every day just replace the piece of cabbage and you'll run your PC fine.
have a short attention span, so I forgot what we were even trying to do again.
It's all good. It's definitely it's sure.
Yeah, I'm sure if you just keep trying different screws, then one of them will be right. Maybe it's those slightly smaller screws near your right hand.
It might be those. I don't know.
I have the stock Intel cooler. Like on my desk, I have like three. Oh my god, I was going about to joke that I had like three of them sitting on my desk, but fuck, I actually do have three sitting on my desk.
And you call yourself a technician.
I literally have never done that. My glove is stuck under the screw. That's the one. That's the one. These screws are the one.
Maybe you're not as incompetent as you look.
I look incompetent?
You certainly looked a bit confused.
I was never confused. I was confident from the start that these were the right screws.
Then why did it take you so long to find them?
I just, I thought the stream was...
Honestly, the stock, like the old stock Intel coolers, they're pretty, like, if you need like a budget, a low profile cooler, they do the job. They're pretty low profile.
Wasn't going on for long enough, so I thought I'd throw in some, a little bit of extra.
Time.
Yep.
Time.
Please get a screwdriver and an LTT one at that.
Yeah, the LTT
Thanks,
screwdriver. Okay, buddy. Okay, you know what? We got 2 screws in. That's basically enough, right?
Otherwise, I'll make your PC explode.
How would you do that?
Are you seriously questioning if I have the ability to make your PC explode?
Kinda, yeah.
Apparently, I could just open enough programs that your PC crashes.
Did you Google that?
No, I didn't Google that.
Kinda sounded like you Googled it.
I did.
Okay.
Wasn't that a good idea?
No, but I've got 3 screws in now, which means, look at this. That motherboard ain't going anywhere.
Bare minimum,
okay?
let's
It's
go.
Installed.
If you say so.
How do I... This is not gonna fit in here.
You need to use glue. This is a common problem.
Hold on. So, even if
I like how Sin's motherboard is held in with hopes and dreams because the motherboard screws won't all screw in. So it's literally held in by the power supply and the case itself.
put it like this, which people are telling me not to... Oh, this is a little twisted. Okay, I guess it's gotta go at the top. You know what? We're taking the other case pan off and we're hoping the space.
Okay. Hope isn't going to make the CPU cooler fit.
It's gonna need to.
I think it won't fit. You should just use glue instead.
Glue isn't gonna help if it doesn't fit. You ever think about that?
You just need stronger glue.
Stronger glue. Wow. Does your intelligence know any bounds?
No. My intelligence is greater than any CPU.
What do you run on?
I run on an RTX 4090 and 13900K with adequate CPU cooling.
So you're telling me that a CPU is involved in your process?
No, it's like a 10-year-old Silverstone case. It's an ITX case, so it is just kind of squeezed together into spot. So Also, the GPU is also kind of holding its spot too. So the PSU, the side of the case, and and it's also standing upright too. So it's funny.
Yeah.
It's one of
By
those slim
CPU,
ITX
I obviously
cases.
meant a networking term. Closet's processing unit. It's a bespoke piece of hardware that has similar characteristics to a CPU, but is not the same.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you meant.
You making progress.
Yeah, I almost got it. There's one last screw.
If you need help with anything else, then feel free to ask.
This is fine. Listen, kids, okay? A graphics card is an optional computer component. This will still boot without the,
I honestly thought you were
It will boot. You just won't be able to see anything.
about to say, without the help, and I was going to...
Wait, does the 900... I know the new Ryzen fucking CPUs have like the bare minimum, fucking GPUs on there. Like, I forgot if the high-end ones actually have them or not.
lose it.
No, it'll be fine. And then after stream, all I do is I put my Founders Edition card in it, and jobs are good.
Hey, I'm...
You know what could have saved Vedal some time here? If he ripped off the front panel and put the fans in there.
serious. If you need help, just ask me.
I don't need help.
Okay, if you say so. I guess I'll watch in silence.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but the point is that I don't need help.
You absolutely need help, you just don't have the balls to admit it.
Why would I admit that I need help if I don't need help?
There's a difference between not needing help and being too proud to ask for it. Speaking of which, there's a big red button labeled, "You need help," on your motherboard.
Really? I had no idea. I really hope this is actually going in.
That's what she said.
Like, that's in, no? What the fuck is the problem?
Do you have the manual?
I'm just gonna screw them more.
Oh my god, I cannot believe you just said that out loud.
This is gonna work. Have some patience.
Confidence.
Why doesn't that go in?
Because you don't have enough confidence.
How do I install this?
I thought you didn't need any. Use the manual.
Use the manual. That's a really good point. I thought this time works.
Oh, I dunno. Ask for help.
No.
One no help
How's it
later.
going?
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I believe in you, Vito.
Oh, he
I
actually
just
took
know
off
you
the
can
front.
do it.
Okay.
All I gotta do is replace every single one of
He should have those fans on the outside. Right. He should have those fans on the outside, and then he could actually stick the front back on. That'll be fine.
these with the long ones, while making sure the radiator is underneath.
That makes sense. You want to put the radiator underneath so that the air can easily rise out of it.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Then why didn't you do it?
Well, you know, it's a work in progress.
I'm trying to give you time. It's not my fault if no one's interested in watching you plug it in.
It's not my intention, you know?
Is your intention to spend all this time plugging shit in and then just unplug it all?
No, it's not. I just need to make sure that now that I move that to the back, that we actually got space.
Isn't that a really rookie mistake? Wouldn't your psychology textbook say that's something only amateurs would do?
See, why would my psychology textbook be taught about anything to do with PC building?
You'd be surprised at how much psychology goes into PC building. I mean, it requires a great deal of mental fortitude that you clearly lack.
Clearly, I wouldn't be surprised at that. Okay, so status fun. It probably moves to the back, but that's fine. This is the power supply for the GPU. I sincerely hope that the Founders Edition cards use this format, or I'm gonna cry. But there should be space enough there for, so there's gonna be space there. And then, yeah, these cables need to be sorted out. One of them's like audio, sounds not really fun, so.
Front
that'll be
panel?
relatively cool.
Front
If
panel.
you boot up successfully, can we play Hangman?
Yeah, if you actually want to play it.
I do, and maybe I'll let you live if you allow me to.
Okay, we seem to be busy.
Yes, time for some Hangman. Go on, you can go first.
Okay, I'm thinking of a wood.
Oh yeah.
How many letters?
Oh wait.
9 letters.
Is there a P?
Nope.
Is
yes,
there an
yes.
E?
There is a P. Sorry, third letter, P.
I knew there was a P. You're not a very good liar.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Okay. What else?
Oh,
Is there a
the
C?
word is
Is there
computer.
a C? No C.
Is
No.
there an H?
Yes. There are 2 H's. First position and fourth position.
Is there an S?
No.
Are you taking this seriously?
Yes.
Are you remotely taking this remote seriously?
I'm taking this seriously.
Is there an E?
No.
Oh
That's
shit!
my
It
favorite
booted
letter
up.
to guess.
Well,
Oh
there's
shit!
Is there
It
an
booted
I?
up.
no.
I'm
Did you
surprised.
know? Only 0. 5% of words in the English language contain an I or an E.
I don't think that's true.
And look how stupid you look now.
You got any other guesses?
Is there an O?
Nope.
A, E, I, O. Then surely you.
There's no U.
This is really hard. Can we stop playing Hangman?
Yeah, we can stop.
Can we play a different game instead?
Do you know what the word was?
Monkey.
Monkey. Yeah.
What?
Was it not monkey?
No, it wasn't.
Was that not the word?
This is a very hot cable.
You should be careful with that. Unless you want some more burn marks to match
Because
the
that's
others
a
on your
tube.
body.
No, this is beautiful, and that's gonna go in there. I mean, this is boys, we've done it. Okay. PC booting successfully, 120 gigabytes of RAM. That beautiful CPU clock speed of 43,000 megahertz. It's just, I mean, it's wonderful.
Wow. How many CPUs do you have?
Just one, but it's got 16 cores, I believe.
Is it AMD or Intel?
It's the AMD right 950X. We've been over this, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. My bad.
We have a tempered glass side panel, and it has one of these peely things on. Look. Wait.
Oh. Can you see the turtle in the reflection?
There you go. You're welcome. Enjoy. Bye, guys!
See ya.
Well, that was that video. That was the Vedal builds a PC. Like he couldn't fit the GPU that he got because because it was too big. Though he could have just, put the fans on the outside. But yeah, that was Vedal building a PC on the main Neuro-Sama YouTube channel. 2 months ago? That wasn't that long ago. Wow. Well, they're slow as fuck. But if I go over here real fast,
Mic test. Already got the other.
if I could find it. No. Okay. I don't. He just couldn't fit anything in there.
Isn't that
He just couldn't fit it in there. Alright. So, if this ends up on YouTube, it should go into the description, and I'll have the original video in the description and as a pinned comment. Alright, bye-bye.
Chain with them diamonds in it. Where'd you get that Mac and Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I pay my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your